Spotter Brian with BG Aviation Videos live from San Juan. Welcome to the first YouTube stream from San Juan as we stream all the departures from runway 8. Speaking of departures, we have a private jet taxiing right now. Bombardier Global 5000. From Global. From Global. Alright, the part 13 of today's episode will be uploaded separately, so stay tuned for that, guys. ¿Ah? Global 5000.
Global Express 5000.
Ajá. La JetBlue 2631 para Punta Cana, allá abajo. Y mira, ya está el cero.
La electrónica de ese avión yo te dije que yo la hacía, ¿verdad? Es posible que en casa yo tenga todavía piezas de Boeing de ese avión. Primary AC control, el PC control, todo lo
Ya salió. Alright, folks, let's see who's on the stream. Alright, now we got this Bombardier Global 5000. Short takeoff. Good question. A little Cessna up front.
Tienes Prime, va a salir también.
Okay, next departures on runway 8 will be Primair flight 4399 heading to Miami on a 767-300 freighter, and then United Airlines flight 3026 heading to Newark on a 737-900ER. Okay, give me a break, guys. We got 2 people on the live, so that's good. Alright, give me a break, folks, while I fix the position of the phone. There we go. Flight 3026 heading to Newark on a 737-900ER in the Evo blue colors. Now, taxiing to a full length of runway 01. To be more specific, got lining up right here at runway 8 here in the north side. Next up will be Primair 4399 heading to Miami on a 76300 freighter. followed by the JetBlue A320 in the Spotlight livery heading to Punta Cana. Live from the flight park here at SJU Airport. Got a couple planes parked at the north gates. For example, this American Airbus A321, which probably came in before the closing of Puerto Rico's airspace, which was open today at around 1 a.m. Eso es passenger converted obligado. So right now it's 9:13 a.m. Within a few short minutes we're going to be awaiting Frontier Airlines flight 3378 coming in from Miami on an A321neo, which will land at the South Complex. After American flight 3250 coming in from Miami, also on an A321neo, but this time with the CFM LEAP engines.
Ahorita cuando termine me envía. Especialmente las del Global. Alright, as I mentioned earlier, guys, apparently looks like today is private jet season here in San Juan. I welcome all of you who are joining the stream. And to those who were here earlier, thank you so much for your time here. ¿Qué es eso?
Te digo ahora. Gulfstream G600. Got a Gulfstream G600 taxiing for departure. Still haven't seen JetBlue 2631 moving. She's still at the south side, which will shortly be taxiing up to the north side. So we'll stay tuned for that. Also, within a few short minutes, we'll have JetBlue Flight 1233 coming in from Orlando on an A320 in the Spotlight livery.
which should be landing within the next 3 minutes on 10. And then we got JetBlue 8362 coming in from New York Kennedy on an A321 in the Blue Unity colors. Okay, now next up for the south side is American Flight 3250 coming in from Miami on an A321neo. Okay, so right now we're going to be shifting our cameras to the south side. And we'll be right back. Alright folks, we have now shifted our cameras to the south side, awaiting the next couple arrivals on 10. The first being American 3250 coming in from Miami on an A321neo, followed by JetBlue 1233 coming in from Orlando on an A320 in the Spotlight livery, and Frontier 3378 coming in from Miami on an A321neo, all landing on the south side. Okay, so as soon as the next departure taxis up, we'll be shifting our cameras back to the north side. So right now we're going to catch the arrivals at the south side. Alright, next arrival here at the south side at 10 is American 3250 coming in from Miami on an A321neo, the NX type. Now landing on 10. Got JetBlue flight to Punta Cana still stuck on the taxiway. And we'll be right back. Yeah, at the same time we are streaming here live, we are filming part 13 of the San Juan Planespotting series. So that's all I have to say. We've been live for the past 14 minutes now, so this plane spotting adventure here in San Juan, the first of 2026, so Happy New Year to all of you guys. Alright, next up right here is JetBlue 1233 coming in from Orlando on an A320 in the Spotlight livery. Now on final for the south side of 10, followed by Frontier 3378 coming in from Miami on an A321neo. And we got double Spotlight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, as soon as Frontier lands, we're gonna be temporarily shifting our cameras to the north side. At least the live stream camera will be shifted to the north side. But in the meantime, we'll be live from the south side. Alright, over here is Frontier 3378. The flight of the hour coming in from Miami on an A321neo. This is the flight of the hour on today's live stream. Yeah, a bit later we'll see a Delta, will be a Delta 757-300 coming in from Atlanta, so I invite all you guys to stay tuned to it. Now we'll be temporarily shifting our camera to the north side until we see the Blue Unity on final, which will shift back to the south side. Alright folks, we're back at the north side to watch the private jet departures. Within the next few minutes we'll be shifting back to the south side for more arrivals.
Ya tenemos abuelita, ¿verdad? Llama la foto.
What's this, like a 727 wannabe or a TriStar wannabe? Who knows? Okay, guys, I'm just joking. That's a Dassault Falcon 7X. Okay, let's see what's next. Now we're gonna be temporarily shifting our cameras to the south side just to see this arrival. Okay, so now, folks, within the next few minutes, we'll be shifting back to the south side to watch the arrival of the Blue Unity, and then we'll shift back to the north side.
¿Viste que tiene uno en el reverse? Ah, lo está cerrando.
¿Qué?
El reverse close. Lo tenía abierto y lo cerró. El Dunkin' Donuts, ¿a qué hora llega?
Te digo ahora. A las 11:50.
¿Qué falta por llegar?
Blue Unity.
¿El Unity llega a qué hora?
Blue Unity llega, se supone que en 3 minutos.
¿Ese era aquel?
No. Ese no es el Blue Unity. All right, folks, we'll be back shortly as we shift our cameras to the south side. Next arrival on 10 is JetBlue Flight 553 coming in from Fort Lauderdale on an A320 in the Spotlight tail. Now landing within the next minute or so. So let's stay tuned for it. Okay, so if something was left on the episode itself, it's here on the live stream. So make sure to, okay, if you watch today's episode, make sure to watch the live stream as well. Alright, folks, now landing here on the south side. This is JetBlue 553 coming in from Fort Lauderdale on an A320 in the Spotlight tail. Alright, folks, I invite all of you to stay tuned to June of this year, which will be live from Orlando International Airport. And we hope to have a few good takes from there. So stay tuned for the trip report as well, which will be coming out very soon. And I mean very soon. see what's next. Okay, next up is a Gulfstream G650ER, followed by JetBlue 8362 coming in from JFK on the A321 in the Blue Unity colors. Expected to land within the next couple of minutes. In the next 2 to 3 minutes it should be landing. But meanwhile, as we temporarily shift the cameras to the north gates, we're gonna see a high-rise tail A320 being tugged. All right, folks, here we are at the north gates, Terminal D. I don't know if you can see this, but there's the JetBlue A320 I was tugged. Now we're gonna shift back to the south side to watch the Blue Unity arriving. Another private jet landing on 10. Followed by the Blue Unity. Wait, that's Tradewind now landing. Then comes the Blue Unity. Okay, as we leave you guys in the south side, I'm going to be shifting to the north side to watch the high-rise A320 being tugged, which you might see in the south side as well. Okay, here's the Blue Unity landing on the south side at 10. Finally got this plane after a year. Okay, now you're gonna see, guys, the high-rise JetBlue A320 here in the south side. got the Blue Unity, so that's important. Okay, there's the A320 I was talking about earlier. Now, as we get ready to shift our cameras to the north side for the last time in this transmission. Alright guys, so we're going to be ending the transmission for now. If possible, we'll be back later.